Sawadee and good evening. The Flood Relief Operations Center has today's daily updates for you, as briefed by Professor Thongthong Chantarangsu, the FROC spokesperson. Today at 1300 hours at the Inner Santik Maitri Building Government House, Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra spoke to the Thai and foreign press regarding the strategic measures for the country's rehabilitation. The government's strategy for the country's rehabilitation can be separated into three parallel phases, namely the three R's: rescue, restore, and rebuild. In phase one, the immediate phase, or the rescue phase, FROC was tasked to address the urgent needs of the people, such as shelters, medical care, donations, as well as flood management and foreign assistance. In phase two, or the short-term restore phase, the objective is to return the various systems affected back to normalcy. These include provision of remedies such as compensation, financial assistance, loans, and various benefits for the general public and the business sector. It includes infrastructure development, economics, and quality of life. A committee dedicated to these provisions was also set up under the chairmanship of Deputy Prime Minister Yongyut Wichaidit. For phase three, or the long-term rebuild phase, work will continue to bring back confidence and restore the country's prosperity and stability. For this phase, two committees have been set to carry forward the effort as soon as the water recedes, namely the Strategic Formulation Committee for Reconstruction and Future Development, and the Strategic Formulation Committee for Water Resources Management. The first committee will be chaired by Dr. Weerapong Ramangkoon, and the second committee chaired by the Prime Minister, with the Deputy Prime Minister as designate and advised by Dr. Sumet Tanti Wechakun. The task of the first committee includes an insurance scheme for industries, while for the second committee, it will be to use resources to manage water in the most effective and efficient way, while ensuring transparency and financial discipline in the process. All government agencies have put in their utmost efforts in solving the crisis as a national agenda. The government will also work to continue to build confidence in the kingdom so as to move the country forward towards greater strength. As for the current flood situation in eastern Bangkok, the floodwaters have flowed along Vipawadi Rangsit Road up to Soi Chok Chai Ruamit. On Rachada Pisek Road, the water is currently at Chao Phaya Park Hotel. On Phonyotin Road, the water level remains stable in the Chatuchak Weekend Market area. For residents of the area near Klong San Sap, from Minburi to Bangkapi, you are advised to follow the situation closely. At Bang Chan Industrial Estate, the water levels are still moderate and roads are still open for travel. Nevertheless, as a precautionary measure, the armed forces has already sent personnel to build temporary walls, as well as to talk to residents of the area and request for cooperation, which they have received with appreciation. In Western Bangkok, although we have seen lower water levels in some areas, the residents near canals are advised to monitor the situation closely and be on alert for announcements by the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration. As for road travel to southern Thailand, Rama 2 Road, which is used for such route, may be affected to a degree by the floods in the coming 3 to 4 days because the route is low-lying. Although the water is currently 1 kilometer away from the road, alternative routes are already being planned for travel to the southern part of Thailand. Today's cabinet meeting did not resolve to declare additional holidays this week because a number of government officials can still travel to assist the people affected by the floods. However, superiors in various agencies can approve the leave of absence of officials affected, which will not be counted as their leave days. Expressways along 6 routes continue to exempt toll fees, and this has been extended until the 20th of November 2011. Finally, November 10th, this Thursday, is the traditional Loi Krathong festival, and the general public is advised to take special precautions during that night for kratongs or for flotillas, floating objects, along rivers or even flooded streets. These kratongs carry lighted candles, which is a fire hazard. And this is a summary of the briefing, the update that we have for you for today from the Flood Relief Operations Center. Thank you very much, and สวัสดีครับ